Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome to the match review and the player rating show. It is just me. The D Mason was going to come on, but his missus has decided he wants to take him out now. Considering it is his birthday today, have a good day, my man. Happy birthday to you, and hope you have a fantastic day as well, my man. So, and hope you get spoiled of your family and the missus as well. So. It is just me tonight. We are going a little bit early because I've got things on later on as well. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. That keeps us up those search results on YouTube. Really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. Please, of course, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and your job goes on week in, week out on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. As I mentioned, we are less than halfway now to get to 2,300. So help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is appreciated as always. And of course, do remember to hit the bell notification. That does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place as well. So make sure you do hit that bell notification to make sure you do not miss a thing that comes on this channel at all, week in, week out. We'll nip into comments quickly. Wacky, good afternoon. Hope you're all well. Hope you're well as well. Wacky, good evening, Lawrence. Just saying hello to each other. White Trout, good afternoon. I hope you are keeping well as well. So yes, 1-1 against Manchester City. So we take a point against the champions. And you've got to say it was a well-deserved point. It really, really was. We know we were quite worried before the game, thinking, well, we're going to get absolutely steamrolled. But no, Eddie said we were going to go and attack them. And you know what? We absolutely gave them a game yesterday. We really, really did. We were not like going to let Man City have it all their own way. I know it was a penalty from us that got us the equaliser. But look how we give them. Look at some opportunities we really, really created for ourselves as well. And a lot of those players, all the players I'm going to see yesterday were fantastic. No one put a foot wrong yesterday, really. And it just shows when you put effort in, you've got a chance. And we took a point. That's all I can say. Absolutely well deserved. It was as well. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Hi, Peter. I found the ultimate channel for Lewis. It's Francis Bourgois. There's some clips you could use from when he's on. Oh, okay, then. Lewis Hall's performance was commanding. I thought Lewis Hall was really, really good yesterday. We know the kid's still young. We know he's going to have the odd mistake in him, but you can see why this is his opportunity now. And he did very, very well yesterday. He really, really did. Good evening, Tony. Glad you're back home safe from your holiday. And again, I hope you had a great time as well. So, yeah. We'll look at the lineup. And when we thought no Isak was in there, we were thinking, oh, God, it's going to be going through the middle. It was Barnes on the left. And, of course, it was Murphy on the right. And I thought those three did very, very well, I thought, yesterday. Very, very well. Pope did what he had to do. His kicking was a lot more better yesterday. The back four were really superb yesterday. Really, really superb our defense was yesterday. Particularly, who I was really worried he was going to get absolutely ripped a new one. And that was Big Dan Burn. Oh, yes. Because no doubt, when he would have got home from the game and got into his house, he would then start to empty his pockets out. He'll probably take the usual things out there, like wallet, keys, and things like that. Then he's probably going to have a look in there and say, is that HAALAND in there? Oh, yes, it is. Because he bullied HAALAND yesterday. He absolutely made sure that HAALAND didn't get a chance. He probably said to him, we know what you've been doing this season. Well, today was not the day it was going to happen. There you are. And he had a couple of opportunities, but very little. And he was very disappointing, HAALAND, yesterday. But again, that's because our defence wouldn't let him. That was why. That was really, really why. Our midfield, Joe Linton, it was a lot more better from him. The same with Bruno. And it was finally good to see Sandro Tonali in the start lineup. How many times have we been crying out for the lad to start? And he finally started. And it was about time. He needed to start. There you are. And it was an absolutely fun. And he did very, very well yesterday. He did very, very well. Got home at 3 a.m, says Tony. I heard you got a bit delayed, but glad to see you got back okay. That's the sort of performance I expect from a Newcastle side. Everyone putting a shift in, says Wacky. Absolutely. He made sure Haaland stayed humble. Absolutely he did. Instead, Big Dan Byrne ripped Haaland a new sock that is. Yeah, I've seen that. Great time. Good. Yeah, Tony. Tonali makes a huge difference to that midfield. He certainly does. Really, really does. And that's why he was needed and what a miss he has been since he's been out suspended. What a performance yesterday. I'm proud of the team, says Michael. We all can be. There was effort in that team and we took the game to them. We really, really took the game to that Manchester City team. Yes, they did have Rodri. Didn't have Rodri. They didn't have De Bruyne as well. But Shally, they had other players in there. Sometimes they did make it difficult to us. I thought Kovacic at times is a great CDM. Gundogan was playing yesterday. I mean, I wasn't that impressed with Gundogan yesterday, I must admit. I thought Bernardo, apart from one chance that was saved by the one Pope tipped over, was very quiet. I really, really thought he was very, very quiet. So, yeah. Grealish, well, I mean, he probably was touch. It probably was free kicks, but sometimes the reactions he does are just how I mean, particularly the one where the ball smacked off him and he just went down and then, oh, yeah. Come on, I feel like get on with the game and all that. But yeah. It was definitely, apparently, because Edison nowhere near the ball. We'll get onto that as well. Yep. Pierre, do your fans come out say the ground? Yes, I do. White Trout says Nick's Pope saves at the end too. Absolutely. Neutral, it was definitely a pen for me too. Yeah, again, we'll talk onto that. Though it is kicking, needs sort of big time. It was a lot better yesterday, I thought. It was a lot more better. Grealish is the most annoying twat, says Tony. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, early start. Yep, because I've got things later on. That's why we are early today. But I'm sure we'll all think about now. It's time to think about is after seeing that performance yesterday. Now this is where we need to really keep it going. Now Everton, first win of the season, but it was against Crystal Palace, who are poor at the moment. So we can still go down there and win at Goodison Park. So yeah. After all, have a good show. Cheers, Mason. And again, enjoy your birthday, my man. Happy birthday to you. Women live on YouTube at 2:00. Yes, I'm going to tune in for that as well. Wicky saying hello to Mason as well. So, yeah. Okay, first goal, which was scored by Garvidiol. I mean, sister from Grealish. I don't think we couldn't do anything about that one. Unfortunately, it was a bit gut-wrenching to go 1-0 down. It really, really was. But the good thing is, when we did concede, did we let our heads drop? We certainly didn't. We had a great chance to get back into the game. Pretty much just before halftime. Joe Linton, great chance to score. Great save by Edison. Shame that good save that was, because that was a great opportunity for us as well. It really, really was. So, halftime, you think we're 1-0 down. We're not out of this game at all. Eddie probably just said, let's keep it going. I've been impressed with what I've seen on the pitch. Let's keep it going in the second half. And we did. That's exactly what we definitely did. Which is really, really good. As well. I thought we could have been a little bit, could have possibly went 2-0 down after we gave a ball away silly. But the effort was poor. I think it was from Gundogan, and Paul managed to get that quick. So, Yeah, but that's the main thing, not letting our heads drop. And we got the penalty. Now, there is a lot of debate on this one. Some people say this isn't a penalty. Some people say this is. I think this is a penalty for me. I mean, he goes round Ederson, and Ederson has got his arm out, and he does catch him. He does. And that's stopping Gordon from getting around and to put that ball in the back of the net, because that is exactly what would have happened. Gordon would have scored that, and it was a penalty. It was a yellow card as well for Ederson. And you're thinking, here we go, we've got this penalty. Apparently there was a possible check for offside first, but there was definitely not. But again, you look at Kyle Walker's positioning, or Kyle Walker, and he's just ball watching or daydreaming there as well. And yeah, that's how Gordon gets through. And Gordon sends Ederson the wrong way. It's 1-1. And we've got the equaliser, which we deserved. I know it was the penalty. And we got the equaliser. We really, really did. Both teams had opportunities to look for that winning goal. I mean, there was a possible another opportunity for a penalty we could have had where Joe Linton was brought down in the box. And I've got to say that could have been given as well. That really, really could have been given out as well. Where do you do your fan cams nights out on the ground? It's normally near the Jackie Milburn statue in the club store. That's where I do it. So, people wish me a happy birthday. I used to think Grealish was a knob, but I've seen him with young fads. He's the ultimate wind up on the pitch. Oh, yeah, he is. Yes, he does. He is. Apparently, he is a gentleman, and the way he's interacted with fans as well. So, yeah, happy birthday, Mason. Again, people just wishing him. It was 1,000,000% better than the gutless performance last week against Fulham. Yeah, you can't complain. That performance was completely unacceptable last week, and it needed changing. And yeah, the reaction saves Paul makes the top 5 keepers in the world. Absolutely. Big Joe got caught on a ball a few times, but a lot better performance from him. It said he was a lot better from Joe Linton. It is a pet because I sit behind it, says the fan. To be fair, we should have had a couple more penalties in that game. And yeah, the one where Joe Linton was bundled down in the box as well. Could have been given. Gordon went a bit, but contact was 100%. So rules is rules. It was a penalty. Yes, Ederson made the touch and stopped Gordon from getting a shot in. We can debate the second penalty decision. It's touch and goal for me, says Brian. Oh, fair enough. What do you think of Shearer saying it wasn't a penalty, though? Did say we should have had a second one. I'll have to see what he says about that because I didn't get a chance to see Match of the Day, so I haven't seen this comment, by the way. I thought after Ashley left, 19-year-old team fans stopped looking funny. Happy birthday, Mason. Says White Trap. Yeah, happy birthday, Mr. from Newcastle. And it's actually Lewis. Here it is. Hope you keep well, Lewis. It was too late for Mason. But yeah, we got the penalty. We had a great opportunity after that. Longstaff was quite close to scoring as well. Oh, just past the post, unfortunately. Just past the post. Unlucky. Very, very unlucky with that. Imagine if that could have gone in. A lot of people saying, imagine if Isak could have played the game today. We could have possibly scored more than one today. You never know. You just never, ever know. Should have had a touch, then had a shot, could have done. I heard you got a picture of Haaland after the game. I definitely didn't. Definitely didn't. But that's what I want to see in terms of performances-wise. 110%. And it's what we saw. Man City did have opportunities. They was thinking, right, we need the second goal as well. Foden had an opportunity, but it was easily caught by Pope. The best one came from Bernardo Silva as well, which Pope had to really tip away. It was a great, great save for that. As I mentioned, Haaland, one possibly say tempered again, caught by Pope. And there you are. There you are. And the game's done. We get a point. We've given Man City a game. And there you are. Wolves and Palace are banging trouble. They are playing. I mean, yeah, Wolves just missing out on a point. Against Liverpool. But again, what is going on with Palace? Really poor at the moment. Took the lead and then they just let it slip away and concede 2 goals. And Gay scored, by the way, for Palace. I think that game's a good example to why we need another striker in January. Even Wilson on yesterday would have won it. Oshiro wasn't on Match of the Day, all right. That it was on his Twitter account. Again, I'll have to have a look at it because I've not seen it yet, Ian. Tripp's had a good performance. His experience is so important. He directs players too. That's what I love about Trippier as well. He shows he's still got unfinished business in the Premier League. 34-year-old right back, and shows he can still do it. And he was very, very good for me yesterday. Livramento still has a lot to learn in terms of defensive, but I thought Tino wasn't bad when he come on either as well. But it was good to have Trips in there for his experience and the way he was directing the players, which Wacky's just said as well, which was absolutely great to see. You go on the game Tuesday, Pete? Absolutely, I'll be there. I will definitely be there for Tuesday. I was so worried that if it was a hiding, it would have been Howe's last game. With the relief that performance was, absolutely, Andrew. Forest lost their first Premier League game yesterday as well. Pete, yes, they did. 1-0 to Fulham it was. The Hall had a good game, he did. I thought all the defence had a good game. Well, no one put a foot wrong yesterday. No one put a foot wrong at all. Shearer did say when Walker brought Joe Linton down shortly after we equalised, that was more of a pen than the one we were given, says Lawrence R. Allen. That misses of Trips is the reason he's up and down. She seems a right wrong. And listen, we're not going to dig into Trippier's personal life. It's between him and his family and his partner. And we will not be looking into that. I'd like to see Nosila get like 50 minutes at the end. He would have held ball up and given you a target. Possibly he could have. I can guarantee he's going to start on Tuesday. Petey, what do you think is going to happen with us after Man City was acquired? Do you think the checkbook is going to open? Could well do. Hopefully he can get us more sponsorship deals in as well, which we really, really need as well to help us out with our PSR and FFP. So hopefully that does help us as well. I agree. I think Osula was ready for that. Does Joe Linton miss 2 games with him, get his 5th yellow card? I think it was actually his 4th in the Premier League. So I think it's still shown as 4 yellow cards. But I think Joe Linton, I think he'll be sat out for the game on Tuesday, I believe he will. Or he'll be on the bench at the most. Holt showed a really mature performance, hopefully, and he trusts him a lot more now. Absolutely. Apparently the sponsorship Chelsea's are rivaling us for. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But again, class words from Pep after the game. Of course, Wishin says Newcastle did give us a game and all of that. And again, apparently him and Eddie had another chat, and apparently Pep said some more great words about Eddie Howe as well. And of course, you remember the day before the game, of course, Pep and sending his thoughts out to Darren Neils as well, which was really, really class of the guy. And that's why I love Pep. Because he has so much nice things to say about our football club. He really, really does. And you know, which person in particular? Bobby Robson, of course. He did and deserves a start. Wacky says, Ian. I thought Big Joe and yellow card 91st, he got his yellow card. I thought he was going to be up, but luckily I was wrong. Yep. Is Sani worth trying to go for? I heard Paul Robinson bleating about him in UFC. I'm not sure. It depends. How much could he go for? But his wage will be quite high as well, considering the years at Bayern Munich. If it's a PIF under a affiliated company, Cheatsky have no chance ahead of the tune. How well 35 watching so far. If we can try and get the likes up a bit more, that would be great, please. And again, please do subscribe if you're brand new to the channel as well. the best team in Scotland won 6-0 yesterday, Pete. Yes, I thought your team was probably thought was going to win again yesterday, Ian. Pep always shows his class. I want him as England manager, but apparently he's going to sign a new contract with 35 million per season. Interesting. Well, he's not going to turn that. He's doing a great job with Manchester City, and I'm sure their owners want to keep him on for much, much longer. He wrote Bobby a letter begging for a transfer to NFC, and Bobby also told me he already had too much quality in the positions. Oh, well. But Pep's class. Pep is definitely class. So, yeah. It would be great to hear from you guys. Was anyone worried about the start lineup at first? No Isak, Burn was at the back. But you got to see, played for the badge yesterday, played for the shirt. And it's no more than we can ask for at all. According to Derek, Newcastle are back. Well, we need to start improving now. That was great yesterday, but we need to continue with that. That's all we ask. And that's all we ask for. Everton, we should be going to look down there and winning. They're really poor side at the moment. They're really, really such a poor side at the moment. Well, I'll be watching the women's game at 2 o'clock. Nice one. I think I'll be tuning into that as well. Ian went for 3-0 City. Wow. So did I as well. So did I. Again, I just thought the way we got took apart at Fulham last week, you're thinking there was no chance. But surely we looked back at that game, we thought that was unacceptable, and we Manchester City, we need to start singing. I was worried about Burns' pace for Haaland, but Burn used his physicality and his experience, done a great job. Absolutely, yeah, Wacky. That's why he said to Haaland, no chance today. No way. I went 4-1 City, says Lewis. Well, it's a lot of 3-0s, some 4-0s, some 5-0s as well. So, and again, you can understand why. But give City a game. And it's not more than we can ask for at all. Do the play ratings shortly as well. But do you think was anyone worried when Trippier and Tonali went off? The thing Tonali was cramp when he walked off. The Trippier one, they said he was hobbling when he came off. So hopefully that's not a serious one. But Tuesday, I think we could rotate in that side on Tuesday. We really, really can. The same with the centre midfield. We can do some rotations in there for me. Possibly play some other players and possibly a couple of youngsters as well. So need to keep these performances now, and we'll be fine. Absolutely, yeah, Ian. I predicted a draw, but thought it was going to be a 2-2 Desmond. You did, Wacky. If I was manager, I would see play like we're playing against the top 6 all the time. Yep. I was a little bit worried. Wacky, White Trout thought 4-1 as well. So some of these players are going to get a rest and be saved for Everton next week. So it'll be interesting to see what Eddie does on Tuesday. I believe there'll be some rotations in there. Hopefully we'll still go with a good lineup. But it wouldn't surprise me if we do see some rotations, particularly some youngsters as well. Tripp seems to be the most worrying. I heard it could well be. Hopefully he's okay, because Trippier was outstanding yesterday in terms of his leadership and what he did on the pitch as well, to keep our players all motivated. So but let us know, guys. Was a point well deserved? I think you've got to say it was. It really, really was. Can you believe Everton have won a game of football? Well, it is against Palace, and Palace are poor at the moment. I don't know what's going wrong with him. I think Osula will prove to be a decent sign once he's found his feet and gets minutes. Absolutely. I believe he's going to start on Tuesday. That's the one player I know that I believe is definitely going to start on Tuesdays. Still poor though, Lewis. Yep. They're still not a great side, 1,000,000%. Yes, we can go down to Goodison Park and beat them, and I am down there next week as well. So we've got to improve that as well, because the performance last season was dross, and we don't want to see that again. And Everton are going to be in a big relegation battle this season. They really, really are. They know they're going through a takeover process, but you don't know when is that going to be completed. That's the thing. So he's only got little arms, yep. I presume we'll be chatting that when we are down there. So, But Hot, who would you give a man of the match to yesterday? I think it's got to be Dan Burn for me. It's got to be Dan Burn for me. One of our own as well. And he said nothing is going to get past me, particularly ERLING HAALAND. I'd given Osula a run on the right wing. He's got all the attributes from what I've seen. Interesting one. Wacky. I think he'll start through the middle on Tuesday. BDB, if going to Lewis. Wimbledon are well rested, are going to be well up for the game at St. James's Park. Well, they probably will be. But we're at home. We're at home. We should be looking to win this quite easily. Should be. Man of the match. Again, Dan Burn. Lewis going for Dan Burn for the man of the match. He's definitely my man of the match. Tonali you can include in there as well. There was a few contenders. Pope, Burn, Hall and Murphy. Murphy did very well yesterday. The only couple of times he did wrong, I thought, was when he was put across and he did it too early, I thought, and there was no one in the box quick and no one was getting in the box quick enough. That's the only thing Murphy did wrong. But other than that, Murphy did well. I really, really thought he did. I heard a little rumour Wimbledon only got 1,000 tickets for the game. Fair enough. Interesting, but again, Tuesday night, all the way from the capital, it's going to be a long trip for them as well. So it's a long way up for them as well. So the definitely bring some fans up, of course. They definitely bring some of their fans with them. So we did get into the play range for just a couple of moments, but Dan Burn, my man of the match all deal. I can't believe Sky only giving him a rating of 7 or 6 it was. How weird, man. The nobody in the box did. That's why I was hoping to see Osula. Is he decent in there? Yeah, could have needed Osula for that. Or Isaac, of course, as well. Or possibly a Wilson if he was fit as well. TNT, do you mean because it was on? No, I was looking at the Sky Sports player ratings on the app, and they give only Burn 7 or 6 or 7 it was. They give man of the match to Grealish. I thought Grealish did do well. He set up the assist for Garvidal. But yeah, that's okay. But it was good to see Fabian Schär get interviewed after the game. Said we made it difficult for them. Gordon, he says, possibly the new contract he's is signing is very, very close now. Eddie says nothing is officially completed just yet, but he was pleased with the performance yesterday. And even Pep said his team did well, but Newcastle did very well as well. And he said he's got no complaints over the penalty as well. He said it was a penalty for himself. So again, honesty from Pep. Can you call up Taylor Cook for Wimbledon? He's with a go. Interesting one there, White Trout. Possibly, you never know. I think some youngsters should get an opportunity. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Sanusi in there. Possibly Alfie Harrison. There's possibly 2 I think should be given an opportunity. possibly, I think we're going to rotate in quite a few areas. Goalkeeper's an interesting one. Could well happen. The defense could well be. So possibly Tino may come in for this one. Possibly Kraft. Kelly may come in for this one. Is there going to be a return for Matt Target? I don't know. Who just missed the game suffering from a bit of eczema. Possibly Longstaff may start as well. Who else? Willock may play as well. Could go with one of the youngsters as well. Interesting to see. Osula might start through the middle. Could Miggy or Murphy start that game tomorrow? Possibly. It's going to be an interesting one, but on Tuesday. Sorry, Dubs could maybe. I mean, I don't think he's going to go with Lacademos if he's been told he's not going to play any competitive game. I'm not sure about Ruddy, though. That's the thing. I'm really not so sure about Ruddy. Grealish should have been sent off. He actually put his arm quite fast in the back of Tonali's chest. I've not seen that, actually. I'll have to go and see that again. So, yeah. But I know Grealish did pick up a yellow card yesterday. I think from us it was Cher, Joelinton, Bruno and Tonali who were cautioned yesterday. And in the book for City, it was Edison, Diaz, Kovacic and Grealish who got in the book yesterday. Eczema sounds like a South American wonder kid. Well, that's apparently what Matt Target's having issues with the moment, apparently. So, anyway, should we dive into the player ratings now? We'll get into those. Of course, do remember to take part in the live chat and let us know what your ratings are going to be for yesterday. So, yep. So remember, take part in the live, take part in the player ratings as well. So here we go. Starting, yes, but Tonali pushed him down as well. Lewis did not take any shit from him yet. Oh, well, and there you are. Well, then here we are. Starting off with Nick Pope in goal. Great, did very, very well yesterday, particularly the save from Bernardo Silva. Made some easy catches as well. And his kicking was so much better yesterday from Pope. So, really, really good from Pope yesterday. And I'm going to give Nick Pope an 8 for yesterday. I thought Togic was dropped his wallet on his toes and broke them all. Pope an 8 from Lewis. 7 from White Turtle. He didn't get a lot, but crucial stops, absolutely. Yep. Singing me with a choo-choo. Pope, you well, Mick. Pope, 8 great saves. Yep, absolutely. Okay, right back. Kieran Trippier. Very, very good yesterday. Outstanding for me yesterday from Trippier. Led the team well. And we know he's not captain now, but Chip's experience was certainly there yesterday. It really, really was. And did what he had to do as well. He's got some unfinished business in the Premier League still. Really, really has. Oh, what should we give for Trippier? Oh, I'm torn between two here. I think an 8 for Trippier too. Did what he had to do, and yeah, it was before that. Oh, says, Trips an 8. Trips an 8. Trips a solid 8. True pro. Trip. Balls in the box and held the back for his part, absolutely. And an 8 from Lewis as well. Okay, then into Fabian Schär. And good rock at the back. Some long balls he did were really, really good as well. I know one did go out. But that's what Fabian Schär does. That's what Fabian Schär does. And yeah, just now needs to keep his cool. We know his performance was completely unacceptable last week, but not yesterday. And that was good to see. That was really, really good to see. So I'm going to say, I will say an 8 for Fabian Schär as well. I thought he did very well. Did what he had to do. Chips also got a big draw away from RG Bargy quick as well. Yep. So some 7s coming in for Schär. Impressive pushes forward, impassioned as always. So, yep, him as well. Right, in the other centre back, well, it's none other than Big Dan Burn. Brilliant yesterday for me. He was not letting Haaland have anything at all. And Haaland is still in his back pocket. Brilliant from Burn yesterday. I was worried at first, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. He was not going to let anything get past him as well. He was my man of the match for me. Do you know what? I thought Dan Burn was just amazing yesterday. He really, really was. And for that matter, I'm going to give Dan Burn double figures, 10 out of 10. Was not going to let Haaland have it at all and roughed him up big time yesterday. 10 out of 10 for Burn. Absolutely. 1-9 from Lewis. Arsenal fans all up in arms over Grealish not getting a red card for the elbow until apparently VR reviewed it, said it wasn't enough contact. Oh, Burn an 8. Big Dumbins a 9 solid for me. 7 from Mick for Schär. 8 like a rock, May Haaland stay humble. Need to look at the elbow. Ooh, 10s. Oh, yes, I think Burn deserves 10 out of 10 for me yesterday. Wasn't going to let Haaland have his own way. Jack Grealish should be punished for elbow tonight because it's not a Hendry, but I could stop his heart, says Yabba. But 10 out of 10. I don't think there was much in it as well. I'll have to see the elbow back again because I'm not too sure with it. We're burning it, in my opinion. old BDB, 9 minus 1 from running down the keeper. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he deserves double figures, Dan Burn, yesterday. Okay, last of the back four. Lewis Hall. And he did very, very well yesterday, Lewis Hall. And we know the kid's young. He's still got a lot to learn, but he's only going to get better and better, Lewis Hall. And yesterday, I thought he was very, very good. Very, very well for me. And couldn't fault his effort at all. I think Lewis Hall, I'm going to go a 9 for Lewis Hall. I thought he was brilliant. All an 8 from Lewis. One of his best games in the black and white shirt. Hall, and now he's going for a 10. He thinks Hall was his man of the match. Very, very interesting. One as well. Right then, so we go into the midfield 3 now. Starting off with our captain, Bruno. Much better. Much, much better from Bruno yesterday. It really, really was. He knows that his performance was unacceptable last week, and he's turned that around massively yesterday. That was more of a captain on the pitch yesterday. It really, really was. Lot more better for Dan Burn yesterday. Sorry, for Bruno yesterday. 8 for Bruno. Did what he had to do. Much more Bruno. 8 from Niall. 7 from Lewis because of the yellow card, okay? And a 7 from Ian as well. Right, we will go with Joe Linton next. Much more better as well. Did lose the ball a couple of times, but do you know what? It was, again, a lot more better than what it has been. It really, really was. That was the Joe Linton we needed yesterday. Really, really a lot more better. It really, really was. Bruno 7, up this. Oh, I haven't given Joe Linton's rating. Oh, what should we go for? Joe Linton. I'll give Joe Linton a 7 because I think it was just his couple of times he was giving the ball away for me. But it was a lot more improved. 7 from Niall and a 7 from Ian and a 7 from Lewis because of the yellow. Again, up this game to more standard. Unlucky with a swivel shot. Very unlucky not to score that. I really, really thought. Big Joe 7 only because he got caught on the ball a few too many times. Yeah, I agree. So I've gone with a 7 for Joe Linton. Right, last of the midfield 3 is, of course, that man, Sandro Tonali. And finally, the kid started. And you could tell why he needed to start. So, yeah. What should we give Tonali? He's been a miss to the side, and his performance was great. 9 for Tonali. Thought he was outstanding. So 9 for Sandro Tonali. 8 from Mick for Joel and Tonali, and 8 from Ian. 8 from Lewis. Tonali was way better second half. Tonali, the glue that had the midfield together. 8 to 9. Tonali, 9. He was going to be a mistro. He was on it absolutely. A lot more better it was when we have Tonali in the team now. So you're right, and we will go into the attacking 3 now. I will start with Jacob Murphy. Do you know what Murphy did very well yesterday, I thought? Again, just sometimes he crossed the ball too early, I thought. But I thought Murphy really put in a shift for me yesterday. You really, really did. I was a bit concerned at first, but no, he did what he had to do. For what should we go with for Jacob Murphy? This is an interesting one. I'm torn between 2 on these as well. I think Murphy deserves an 8 yesterday. I'm going to go with an 8 for Murphy. 7 from Lewis, 8 from Ian, 7 from White Trout, and a 7 from Niall as well. Right, on the left-hand side, that was Harvey Barnes. And do you know what, Barnes? He did what he had to do. He wasn't out of the game at all. Harvey Barnes, there is a lot more to come from the kid. There really, really is. He kept going. At times, he really, really had to. I didn't think Barnes did anything wrong yesterday for me. I thought he did put himself about, and I don't think you can complain with that. So I'm going to say a 7 for Barnes. I thought he was in the game for me. I don't think he did never put anything wrong for me. Was it me, or did one before that? Murphy did well, so it's an 8 for me, 9 if his crosses were better. Yep. Was it me, or did Trippier Burn got skinned for Man City scoring? It's a hard one. I'll have to have a look at it again, Brian. So it was enjoy your cup of coffee. Yes, that's I'm on the coffee as well. 8 from Lewis, 6 from Niall, 7 from White Trout. Is that a TTR mug, Peter? It certainly is, Ian. Bones, 7 he's given. He's better coming off the bench. I wouldn't say so. He still puts 20 in. FPL give Tonali a 1. What the fuck? 6 from Ian as well. Okay. Right, last one of the starting 11 was, of course, Anthony Gordon. And you could tell he needed that performance. Because we know he knows that was... You know that performance was unacceptable last week. It really, really was. So, took the penalty very, very good yesterday. Very, very good. And you can tell what that meant to him. And hopefully it's just a matter of time before that new contract is signed immediately. 8 for Anthony Gordon. Very, very well. And a lot more better it was. Chips, if you want to point the fingers. 8 for me. Ian, cheap meal for me. Burger ribs covered in Angus and Oig Pegasus rub. Oh, nice one. Brian. Lewis, a 9 from Gordon. 8 from Niall. Gordon 8 to 90, he investigated the press leader from the front. Super Gordon is in the building. 8 to Payne to play against. Drove it. He certainly did. So there you are. Right then. So we'll go into the substitutes now. First one was Joe Willock. Willock, I thought he was did pretty well when he come on, I thought. Hopefully Willock would just need to try and keep Willock fit now throughout the season. I believe Willock will start on Tuesday. I believe he will. So I thought he did pretty well yesterday when he come on, Joe Willock. So I'm going to say a 7 for Willock. Did what he had to do at times. I thought he did well for me. Some 6s coming in from Niall, Lewis, and Ian. I thought he did well, Willock. So I'm going to go with a 7 for Willock. Okay, next substitution. Willock kept the rhythm of the game. Hard to do off the bench. Yep, absolutely. Willock looks like he's wearing a bike helmet, says Brian. Next substitution, Sean Longstaff. And very unlucky not to score. Very unlucky not to score yesterday. Just shame if... just a shame. Just a shame. He was so lucky not to score. But look, I thought he did well yesterday, Longstaff. I've got to say. Oh, I'll say 7 for Longstaff. I thought he did well. He did well, just very lucky not to score. 7 did a decent job. Showed decent energy getting back to. Longstaff a 4 from now. Neddy Costello, yes, he did give away that silly one, but it was a lot more better from Longstaff, and he was just that chance so close. He actually could have touched it and had a shot, not shoot straight away. Could have done. Longstaff should have scored. Long, slow turn, shown 7, gone into the game. And always hard in games like that. Absolutely wacky. It was just shame it just his goal didn't go in. And of course, the other substitution was, of course, Tino Livramento for Trippier, who had to go off injured. And I thought Tino wasn't pretty good. I thought Tino was quite okay. So I think he'll probably start on Tuesday night. I think Trippier may sit out, or we'll have to find what is the extent on Trippier's, because it said probably looked a bit discomforted when he came off. But we'll wait and see. I thought Tino did well, so I'm going to say a 7 for Tino as well. I thought he did what he had to do, I thought. So a 7 for Tino Livramento. 6 from Niall, 5 from Lewis, 6 from Ian as well. Tino 7 came in, see the game out. Yeah, he certainly did. Right. Right then, so just the last couple three ones to rate now. So yeah, we will start off with... Oh, wrong one. I've uploaded the wrong one there. I did have downloaded, but I forgot to. Let's put it straight on. Here he is. That is the referee, Gerard Gillett. What can you say about Gillett? He's not the greatest referee, is he? He isn't. I mean, there was a chance for Chen, you're not fit to referee and all of that. He's definitely not highly rated at all. So, poor. Couple of decisions that could have been looked at. Possibly could the Joe Linton one where he went down could have been looked at. Glad he gave the penalty for us. I wouldn't say he was terrible, but he's not the greatest, Gerard Gillett. That's all I can say. I'll say a 5 for Gerard Gillett. Did you realise Trips was wearing 2 different types of boots yesterday? No, I didn't notice that, actually. Cheeto 6, he's not just 100% marker yet. Ref 6, Ref 2 ignored a lot from City. Ref wasn't totally shite. 6, Gillard is the best manager again. You know what? I thought the referee had a good game. He was okay, but not the greatest. Then 4 in the first half, 6 in the second, overall 5, and a 4 from Niall as well. Right, fans, 10 out of 10 as always. Brilliant, as always. We kept behind the team. And we kept going. We just kept going. That's what our fan base is all about. And of course, the War Flags display for Anthony Gordon was incredible yesterday. It really, really was. So our fan bases get a 10 out of 10. Brilliant as always. I heard part of the Manchester City fans chanting, is this the EIHA? But you know our atmosphere is like. It's always great. And that's what it's about. 10 from Ian, 10 from White Trout, Flags, 1 point, 10. I love the city singing. You only sing when you're drawing. But we kept going. We just kept going. We kept backing the lads all the way, and that's what it was all about. Make sure we came away with something from the game. So that's why our fans get a 10 out of 10. Right, last one. It's none other than our manager, Eddie Howe. And do you know what? Much better. Make sure Sandro Tonali started. Put Trippier in there as well. Bit concerned with Burn, but Burn was outstanding yesterday. He got that right yesterday, Eddie Howe. And he told those lads, let's go for this. And he certainly did that yesterday. And that's all you can ask for. We know there's a lot of our fans have been on his back. Some people said that they don't think he's going to last much longer here. We'll wait and see. But I'm not Eddie Howe at all, and he certainly got that right yesterday. You cannot grumble with that at all. Eddie Howe deserves... Eddie deserves a 9 for me. I think Eddie deserves a 9 yesterday. Team selection, of course, we had no Isak. Well, nothing could be helped without that if he's injured. Personally, I think it was probably the right decision not to risk him then. But we did well without him, and the other parts of the pitch he got absolutely right. So Eddie Howe deserves a 9. 10. 2. Got his tactics right, and used subs well at right time. 8. Eddie, 10. Finally got team selection right, and team performed absolutely. I thought you were awful, Peter. I couldn't see that beautiful nap on television for me. Oh, shame. Never mind. Eddie, a 9 from Lewis. Eddie, an 8 has the penny drop now. Hope so. Hopefully, this is now where we start to turn around now. And a 9 from David as well. Because look what we can do to teams when we give it a go. And that's all we can ask for. Just show some effort. Even if we probably did lose the game, at least we show effort from the game. But we got the penalty, which was the right decision. And we had opportunities, an opportunity particularly to try and win that game as well. So there you are. That's all we can ask for. All we can ask for. So there you go. This needs to be what every performance needs to be judged against. Absolutely well said, Niall. Certainly does. So much better yesterday. Good evening, Joe. You're quite late because we will be drawing the show in just a few minutes, coming up in a few minutes' time. But kind of grumble with the point yesterday. It's a point against one of the best teams of all time, Manchester City. And we gave them a game yesterday and we deserve something out of the game. That's all. That's what you can say. There you are. We were not going to let them have their own way. And that is exactly what happened. Haaland didn't have an answer yesterday. As I mentioned, Dan Burn says, in my pocket you go, sunshine. There you go. But I am pleased with that. But now it's time to start seeing that now continuing through the season. Because look where we can look to aim next season. This is our opportunity to get back into Europe next season and challenge hopefully for a trophy this season. If we get to the Carabao Cup final again, that would be great. Or if we get in the FA Cup as well. But hopefully we just got to keep going and keep pulling these performances, because look what we can do to teams with those kind of performances on the pitch. See what? And Yaba has just gifted out 5 memberships out. So to Barbara, Knight of Knee Gaming, John Burton, J Toon, Stephen Brown have been gifted memberships by Wacky. So thank you so much. Sorry, it's just been gifted by Yabba. Thank you so much, Yabba, for that. Really generous of you to do that, my man. Really appreciate that as well. So thank you so much, Yabba, for doing that for the channel. Really appreciate it. So, and I'm on maybe just be 1 point, but it's the best we've played so far. Absolutely. It totally is. It's definitely one of the best we have played. We took the game to City, and there you are. Yeah, but people just appreciating what Yabba's just done. Even Mason saying the same as well. I thought it was a fab game. Much improved performance all around. Looking forward to Wimbledon now. So am I. I'll be there on Tuesday night. And that's a game we should be looking to win. We might make some changes, but still go with a good enough lineup to make sure we get to book our place into the next round. Well, so we can play Chelsea, which is who we'll get if we beat Wimbledon. So there you go. Nori says Yabba from there. Yeah, I will be Tuesday as well. Nice one, Lewis. Hopefully I will see you there. I would say before the game, but yeah, I think it'll be a good game Tuesday night. We get the win. 100% agree, Joel. Everyone put a shift in and did stop wanting to win it. Absolutely wacky. Absolutely. You not see Chelsea use the old Wimbledon badge when they got drawn, or did they use it, did they? I didn't pay attention to that, I must admit, but blimey hell, Cole Palmer with 4 goals yesterday. Swept. Good performance needed to keep it up until the international break. Up in the gods on level 7 for Tuesday. Yep, and it was great to see you yesterday as well. And we'll catch you on Tuesday as well. Play Chelsea in the space of 2 days. If we beat Wimbledon, absolutely we do. Chelsea got a bit of shit for it. Oh, did they? Again, I've not seen it, though. I've really not seen it. So, there you are. So, Man City's done. We get the point out of that game. We move on to Wimbledon. On Tuesday, let's book our place against Chelsea in the next round. And then we go away to Merseyside on Saturday, taking on Everton, where hopefully we can look to win that game as well. So there you are. So it looks like there could be lots more content coming out on the channel throughout the week. So because this is coming up the end of the week now, we will let you know what is coming up then, because we are going to pretty much start to draw the short in half an hour. Go to the women's game. Speak to you all. I'm getting ready for the women's game. No problem. Take care, Lewis. As well. Hope we beat the horrible. Stick. Beat the horrible. Or do you mean? Do you mean the which one? Do you mean the which one? You're not on about Everton, Mason? Peanut butter, fried eggs in a feed of white pudding. Great stream made as per. Take it easy, mate. That's where I'm going. See you all there. Yes, be great to see you, Joe. We're normally around the club shop just before kickoff. That's where we normally like to hang around. If you do see us there, come and say hello. It'd be great to see. It's always great to see some new faces as well. So there you are. Because as I mentioned, it was good to see Ruffy yesterday. It was good to see Rach as well and Paul as well. And also Tom as well. It was great to see all them yesterday as well. Try not to hold back, mate. See what you think. So, good evening, Jay. Hope you're well. I'm just about to come to the end of the show, but great to see you. You've popped in as well. So there you are. Well, then. So, as I mentioned, we are starting to come to the end of the show now, so we will let you know what is coming up for next week. So, of course, tomorrow night there will be the match preview for the Wimbledon game. Oh, it's basically the opposite of people. Just all right, then I see now. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, we will be back for the match preview for Wimbledon. Tuesday, I'll be at the game. Quick thoughts, fan reactions after the game. Next day, match review and player rating show. Thursday, preview to Everton. Friday, unfortunately, no content. And yeah, the show is off. Fortunately, the crazy show's off next week because I'm celebrating a person's birthday who comes on this channel, particularly on a Friday. And Saturday, I am down in Liverpool. So I will be at the game for that. Away, there'll be quick thoughts after the game as well. And next day, of course, will be match review and player ratings for when I am back, as I am back on the Sunday as well. But thank you so much, everyone that's tuned in today as well. And again, big happy birthday to my co-host, Mason. Hope you have a great day, my man, and you deserve it. Again, thanks again to everyone that's popped in as well. Of course, some really, really good comments today. And of course, mods on this channel as well. Thank you so much indeed for your support as always going on this channel. If you have enjoyed, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important that we get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. So please do remember to smash the likes now or when the show's finished. And please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you know what goes on the channel week in, week out, please do smash that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. We're on our way to 2,300. We know we are definitely well less than halfway now. So please do show your support by smashing that subscribe button to help keep this channel growing. Your support is appreciated as always, and use helps make this channel grow as well by showing your support. And of course, do hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video has been uploaded to the channel as well. So make sure you do hit the bell notification to make sure you do not miss anything at all that comes on this channel. So make sure that bell notification is hit to stay tuned what comes up. And if you like to give a donation, either through Super Chat now or Super Thanks when the show's finished, feel free to do so. As well, if you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member. And of course, if you are a member of the channel, you are put into the prize draws we do on this channel as well. So again, if you want a chance to be within that, it's your chance to become a member for only just 99p a month. Right for the last comments. It's a great show, Pete. Cheers, Ian. I know it was just myself today. We better get double leg selection of food. Friday food picks the week after. Hopefully we will get that wacky as well. Take care, everyone. You as well, Ian. Take care, all. You as well. Bye, all. Off to watch the women now, so I will be as well. Cheers, Pete. Mason, get a few drinks, says White Trout. Yeah, Mason says, cheers. Take care, everyone. Stay warm, happy, and safe. Be lucky. Absolutely. Cheers, Wacky. Take care, all. You as well, Niall. Happy birthday to Mason from Ronald. Check that channel out for Lewis PD. I'll see what I can have a look for it, Wacky. And Mason just seen cheers from Ronald for wishing him a happy birthday as well. So you want to enjoy your birthday, Mason. Jack Army says Wacky. Well then, guys, until tomorrow night, we will see you back again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for our match preview with myself and Mason for the game against Wimbledon on Tuesday night. So there you are. Hopefully the lasses can win it today. As well, Portsmouth sitting bottom of the table. Hopefully we can go out there and get another win and continue our good start to the new season since being promoted. As well, are the ladies live on YouTube? They certainly are. So that's where you can go watch the game as well. So there you are. Even Ian says, have a great day, Mason. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yes, do enjoy the rest of your week as well, everyone as well. And Mason says, thanks for all the wishes. Anytime at all, Mason. I'm sure you'll be having a great day as well. See you all tomorrow, lads and lasses. Yep, we will see you tomorrow, Wacky. Woohoo. Well then, guys, until tomorrow night, as I mentioned, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will catch you all later, everyone. Take care, everyone. See you later. Away the lads. And also, away the lasses. All the best of luck to them. See you later, everyone. Take care, all.